one of you guys is gonna get a baldy. Who's the one that's gonna get a baldy?
A what?
A baldy? You do take it.
I'm joking.
I need a taper.
Obviously, I'm a barber. I'm a 32-year barber guy. My name is Carlos. Everybody knows me as Cook the Barber. Born in Best Eye and raised in Bushwick, and now cut hair in Bushwick, Ridgewood. I don't know if you guys are familiar with it. But yeah, I've been cutting hair for 32 years. I started this at 16. For many years, I just cut hair until I realized I was building people's character and self-esteem. And it's something that we all need to kind of like think about, because sometimes we need to build each other up. But when we don't have each other, we need to build ourselves up. The word self is in there. You guys like to do a lot of selfies, right? So self is important. You need to be one with yourself. You know what I'm saying? The more you can find out who you really are, the more you're going to attack what you want. You know what I'm saying? The more you can get rid of the parts that you like identify you're not feeling, the more you can identify with yourself. And the quicker you can get to your goals. So as a barber, I started at 16, and this is what I kind of identified very young. And I noticed a lot of other kids, 15, 14, weren't identifying these things, but I did. I was kind of lucky to identify that quality in me, that I wanted to go and study barbering. But at the same time, I DJed. I started DJing. I started barbering. I started doing a lot of things at 16, and now I got my own channel, and I'm building my channel. I'm doing podcasting. I'm doing videography. I'm doing a whole bunch of things. And so, what basically I want to touch here is basically health, wealth, and relationships. You know, my guy just talked about health, which is very important. The more you focus on you, the more you're going to be in tune with your health. The more you focus on you, the more you're going to be in focus with your wealth. The more you focus on you, the more you're going to have a better relationship with yourself. We all kind of aim to have a relationship with others, but before we figure that out, we got to figure out how to have a relationship with yourself and polish yourself. The more you identify that, the more you scratch out all the things that really don't matter. So building yourself up is important. And if you have a support team, it's even better. But don't wait for that support team. Don't wait for anybody to do what you can do for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Build yourself up. Get yourself to where you want to be. Do what you want to do. And if it makes you happy, double up on it. You know, if you really identify with it, make sure you go for it. Because you could be where you want to be. And you don't have to wait these days to graduate from college. You don't have to wait these days to go to a library, to do some type of study, because everything is right there in your hand. So, as a barber, I really appreciate the clients that I've earned and built. Today, I charge about $40 to $50 per head, and some people even pay me $70 or even better sometimes. So I'm kind of lucky with that. You know, in 32 years, I've been blessed. You don't start off that way, but you can get there. You know what I'm saying? In barbering, you build your own schedule. You make your money. You work as many days as you want to work. The size that most people might not talk about is where you have to independently save your money and pay your taxes. You know, in a regular job, they do all this stuff for you. You get a check, everything's being taken out. You don't have to do much. But in hairstyling businesses and some independent businesses, you have to put that money to the side. You got to pay your taxes. You got to make sure you're on point with your independent work. Nobody's going to do it for you. So as an independent worker, you have to make sure you know these things. So, is there any questions you guys want to ask about my life?
Did you made your own prices for like?
When I first started, I basically followed the guidelines. You know, the guidelines are the guidelines. When I first started as let's just say student, I was charging my friends $5 just to get my practice on. You know, you need to practice. Whatever you're doing, you need to practice. You need to have reps. You want to have a good jump shot, you need to practice. There's no way of getting around none of that stuff. Everything is the same way.
What haircut are you really good at?
What haircut am I really good at? Well, according to my clients, they tell me that I'm the nicest at fades.
Perfect.
You do taper fades?
Taper fades, yes. Taper fades, skin fades. Wherever I go, usually I got people with actually, to be honest with you guys, I own my own business for 3 years. In the last 3 years. I just closed my business on February 29th. The same day, I became a grandfather, actually.
Congratulations!
Thank you. I closed my business and I became a grandfather, another door open, And so I went to work for somebody else now. I've been there now 3 months. But it's still pretty much, I'm still my own boss. And even in this shop now, I'm getting that response from people. Oh, yo, your fades are, the owner's getting this. I'm not even, I have nothing to do with this. They're telling the owner, oh, you have to step your game up now because you got this guy. This guy's like the LeBron James of the neighborhood, this, that, and the third. That was just something that a customer said. But I respect it because that just shows me that people have respect for my quality of work. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, I'm good at fades, so people, they always tell me, and I appreciate it. Yes.
Do you do your own hair sometimes?
I started doing my hair in the 32 years that I cut my hair. I started doing my hair like in the last 10. So yes, I do. I did master that. I picked up 2 mirrors and I just started going at it.
Wait, did you ever like mess up somebody's haircut? And
Absolutely.
And
First
then fixed it back?
bunch of haircuts I did were like,
And did you fix it?
huh?
And did you fix it?
I tried, but my fixing wasn't the same as, going to the shop. The first haircut I did, I tried to do the fade, right? And I put a tie around the guy's head. Little did I know that when I put the machine next to the tie, it was gonna rip it. So that's what I did. I went up on the fade, and I ripped the tie, and I was stuck on stupid for a second. And I found a belt that had holes all the way around, and I put that belt around my boy's head just to get the outline and make it nice and even around. That's how I started.
Oh!
Yeah. Any other questions?
Is that a dread?
Say again?
Is that a dread?
Is this a dread? Nah, it's just a rubber band up. Yeah, if I take it off, it's all over the place. Huh? So my hair, right? Some people say I got a sunroof. Right? Some people say I got a sunroof, but basically, I let my hair grow. Like, this is the first time I let my hair grow like over 20 years. Because I usually keep it down like to a fade like that low. It's all right, you can laugh. I was expecting that. But yeah, no, my hair's curly, but I just started letting it grow first. Everybody's wearing messy hair, so I said, let me see what I got left here. So I started growing it out. And I got friends telling me I look like I got a reef, so I've heard it all. The barbershop, as a matter of fact, the barbershop is full of jokes, so you gotta have thick skin in the barbershop. Just like in the world, in life, you have to have thick skin, you know what I'm saying? You got friends that'll chop you up daily, if you soft, you're not gonna be able to move forward, you're not gonna be able to upgrade. But, any other questions? Well, I hope you guys understand about self-esteem, that's a really important.
Tell them about your record.
Sure. How hard is what? All right, so his question was how hard it is to be a beginning barber. And in the beginning, it's tough. In the beginning, it's very tough because you enter with no clients. If you had a few clients, that's fine, you can build. But when you first start, you have to build your own client. You have to know how to be social. And I'm not talking about social media, I mean real tangible people. Like, we need to shake hands, we need to hear me out, we need to feel you out. No Diddy, but you understand what I'm saying, right?
Yo! Diddy.
Right.
Tell them about your rap business.
Yeah.
I got a few.
You follow me, and you hit me up, I got you. Anybody who hits me up on my page, if you come to the neighborhood, I'll tell me.
I'm sorry.
I promise. Moving forward, what he was saying, cook the barbershop.
Never mind. It's time to wrap up.
Okay.
Like, give him.
Well, follow me and cook the barbershop.